Hello, everyone. This is Keith Jackson, and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. We're going to continue our understanding of the quadratic function, which is represented by y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And in this case, a is going to be less than 0, which lets us know that our arms will be facing downward on the parabola. And so we're going to use y is equal to a negative x squared as our parent function to compare it to our vertical function. And so we have it right here, keeping in mind that a is less than 0 and the arms of the parabola will be facing downward. And we're going to compare that to the vertical function over right here on the left. And so here's what we have for our practice function right here, our vertical stretch function. We're going to use y is equal to a negative 3x squared, and we're going to see what happens as this vertical stretch function plays itself out. And so we're going to use our basic x values of 2, 1, 0, -1, and -2. So let's start on the bottom with 2 as our x value. We're going to square it because 2 squared will give us 4. 4 times a -3 will give us a -12. And so once we move over on the x horizontal axis to 2, then we're going to move down to -12, and we see our function right here. We see our point at 2 comma -12. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at this point right here because we're going to go to -2 and see what happens there. And we know that if we go -2 squared, that will give us a +4. A +4 times a -3 will give us a -12 as well. Notice how you see a -12 here and a -12 down here. And notice that you see it right here, and it's the exact counterpart to 2 comma -12. So we have right here a -2 comma -12. So you can see that right there because the parabola is perfectly symmetrical on both sides. And so let's go up here to -1. So we have a -1 squared, which will give us a +1. Now we're going to multiply it by a -3, which will give us a -3. So we go here to -1. Notice that we have a point here at -3 as well. But guess what? Here's what's going to happen if we square 1. 1 squared is 1. Okay, times a -3 will also give us a -3. Notice that you see that -3 here and that -3 there. And so when I move to 1, we have the point 1 comma -3 as well, which is its counterpart to -1 comma -3. And then finally, we're just going to punch in 0. 0 squared is just 0. 0 times a -3 will just give us 0. Okay, all right. You have been given some very important information. I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video to compare and contrast the two parabolas, or replay this video as many times you need to gain a deeper understanding of this concept. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.